name's Karen Bain. Like the white swans, I'm a migrant from England. I grew up in the countryside, where it was normal shooting ducks, rabbits, pheasants, whatever for food. Living in rural Australia, that's still an accepted way of life.
The problem is that nearly 90% of the Australian population live in urban areas, with 70% of those living in major cities. This has meant a loss of connection between food production and food consumption. Hunting is now perceived as a sport rather than a means of accessing a food supply. Duck hunting in particular raises a lot of controversy with regards to it being cruel to the birds. Killing and maiming is highlighted without the recognition that 98% of birds are eaten. Field and Game Australia was founded in 1958 on three main pillars of sustainability. As King George VI said, "The wildlife of today is not ours to dispose of as we please. We have it in trust. We must account for it for those who come after." The three main pillars that were adopted in 1958 were to develop Victorian facilities for game bird hunting by the promotion of game bird conservation and management projects, to develop greater public appreciation of the pleasures and values of game bird hunting, and to organise a deputation to the Chief Secretary seeking the establishment of a shooter's licence to fund game conservation. Nearly 50 years have passed, and though the values appear to have changed, this is not actually true. Again, there is a perception that you are either a conservationist saving birds or a hunter killing the birds. Field and Game Australia highlights that this is not the case.
Field and Game Australia, with their website, is really good. The information on it that covers conservation, shooting and the social interaction, as well as the legal requirements to hold a gun licence, is all there.
A great website is not enough. Social media is also important from a communication perspective. Having an integrated management plan with regards to social media means that a balanced message can be aimed at a target audience. With duck hunting, the target audience is those living in an urban location. Education is required with regards to going out to wetland areas and enjoying the scenery, but also that the reason they are able to enjoy the area is because hunters purchased, rehabilitated and continue to manage these areas. So communication goal 1 is to raise awareness of Field and Game Australia's involvement in wetlands conservation and management in the target population by monitoring Facebook pages during a 3-month integrated marketing campaign. Communication goal 2 is to raise awareness of the importance of duck hunting with regards to sustainable food production in the target audience by involving them in a recipe competition, the aim of which is to have at least 25 recipes. Utilising a call to action on Facebook and on Twitter to enable people to vote for their favourite recipes and thus providing the winner is also a way of integrating communication goals. A final issue that is raised by animal activists is that it's the ducks that are shot and not necessarily the ones that are allowed to be. So communication goal number 3 is to increase the number of people accessing the DuckWise videos on YouTube by 10%. Not only those who are about to get their gun licenses, but as a reminder for those who have already got theirs.
The main goal that we need to highlight on the communications campaign is that ducks are food. This book, printed 1961, is, as I said, a way of life. It came over with me from England. But you don't see recipes like this anymore.
As I stated at the beginning, in England, eating wildlife is a way of life, even endorsed by celebrities and published on Twitter.